Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith, and I'm excited to be diving back into Tainted Grail, the campaign. This is part number 2. You guys joined me for part number 1, and it seems like there was a lot of interest in seeing some more of Tainted Grail. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and continue where we left off. So, if everyone remembers where we left off in the last episode, we had an eviction that we were trying to complete to allow the druid to come back to his old home. So there is a list here of quests, so we can double check to make sure everything is going as we want it to. We have optional ways to complete this particular quest, which is kind of cool. So you can kind of be, go down the medicine route. You can go down the let's just remove them physically route. And we also have routes like we can just go ahead and build them another house. So you really can choose how you want to play this out. Now I'm going to go to a couple different locations that have some exclamation marks to see whether or not it will help us out or what may happen here. The red cloth tent in, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce that correctly, belongs to the Red Priest. Not many are brave enough to actually speak to the members of this reclusive order that dates back all the way to the homelands. The fact that the law of the land lets Red Priest seize anyone on suspicion of sickness probably has something to do with this reluctance. Don't be afraid, child. We're here to help. I found a house full of weird claimed. Who are you people? Who are you people sounds like a good option. He sends you a glaze full of disbelief and distaste. How can you not know? But then it seems he settles for an explanation that you're an uneducated villager who only recently found solace. In a patronizing tone, he says, "We are the Red Priests, the last hope of humanity, besieged on the one side by the Red Death, on the other side by the Weirdness." I could go ahead and mention the fact that I happened to find a bunch of the weird claimed in a particular house. This could also be really, really bad, because I'm guessing that this could really push things. So for now, I'm going to say leave, because I don't really want to let them know that. I'm going to go ahead again. One of my other paths to successfully completing this main quest that I'm trying to do is to build them another house. He says you can build an infirmary that could house them. We're going to need wood to make that happen, though. There's some other ones here we've completed. We've also got this one here. This actually really all ties back to the same one. Main quests here. We're right on track with that as well. So really, if we go after the eviction one, we're right in line with what we need to do. So the question is, how do we get wood? Now, I don't know. There might be something at the marketplace. Let's go ahead and see. Ask for wares here. We're going to go ahead and take a look. So this is what I currently have equipped on me. And item-wise, they have... Ooh, I can actually afford this, although I already have one. Travel map instantly teleports you to your city safe and sound. That does sound kind of nice. Could be useful to have one of those. Let's think about it and come back. I still might want to do that. Let's go in here to the mead hall. Is there anything going on here? No, there is not. We could head up here. There's a drunk outside. Can I interact with the drunk?
The smell of dirt, vomit, and ale mix in the air as you approach a man desperately trying to keep a standing position. He looks liable to empty his stomach on the ground outside the inn.
You damn peasants! You damn fools! That's no way to treat a man of my stature? It's a travesty!
What happened? I haven't seen you before. You might want to clean up, or I can leave him alone. Say what happened.
Disrespect happened. They threw me out. Me! Treated like a dog.
You're accustomed to drunks in Kuanact, and even being thrown out of the inn. You've done your fair share of stupid things since Master Ether left town. But at least you had the decency to wash the day after. The smell wafting from this man is unbearable.
It seems like everybody in this town smells really bad. That's that's mainly what I've learned here.
Judging by his garb, he must have been an aristocrat, a lord of some kind. The armor he wears is of exceptional quality.
Looks like it.
Quality most folk in Kuanact can't afford.
Calm down, tell me what's going on.
The man looks at you, trying to concentrate and pull through his drunken haze.
As if you cared. You just want to use me, like everyone else, to exploit me, and the fact that my heart is too good for this world.
Guy's high up on his throne there. He wipes his tears with a dirty robe.
I need a drink. I need
I
a
highly
damn
doubt
drink,
that he
and I
uses.
can't get one because I can't get inside.
Yeah, well, that happens. Oh, we can actually give him more. Oh, man. Okay, well, if we want to give him more, we can give him more. So for now, I can't do anything about it, but... and I'm pretty sure it would have given me the option to actually give him something had I actually had it in my inventory. But... no. Acid. Give him some acid flask. That sounds delicious. Healing mixture. No, none of those things are going to help. Hunter's High Sight. Long ago, the hunters used this high seat to scout the nearby forest for prey. Sometimes they camped here on their way north to their lodges and bountiful hunting grounds. Oh, I can actually climb it. Okay. As you climb the ladder, you take a deep breath, welcoming fresh breeze touching your face. The view from above is clear and allows you to state your position along some of the surroundings. Now the high seat stands deserted except for one elderly man standing guard on the edge of the weirdness. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm just one of the hunters who worked at the lodge. The fortunate one. I managed to escape in time. Look at me. I'm old. I didn't leave for the hunt with the rest, and when the weirdness flooded the lodge, I was still able to find my way here.
You're a hunter then. Can I buy some food from you? So the rest of the hunters are still somewhere out there.
You could, if I had anything. I had to eat something while waiting for my comrades, didn't I? Also, speak whatever you want about me being a hunter, but I won't go out there again. I'm done with hunting in the weirdness.
I wonder why. It is a pleasant experience out there. Tell me more about hunting out there. So the rest of the hunters are still somewhere out there? I sure hope so. They were hunting near the Hunter's Grove. If they had a chance to see the weirdness creeping in, they would have run to the grove or straight to our lodge. It's on the way to the grove, a bit to the east. Tell me more about the hunting out there. The old hunter shrugs his arms, he gestures, to a pile of meat drying on a beam above his head.
It's risky. Sometimes the meat is just fine, but sometimes you get this.
You look at the meat confused at first, because it looks just fine, but soon you realize what the old man meant. The haunch shines with a slight tint of blue from time to time, as if it was twisting light itself. You ask what it is. We don't know. We tend to throw it out whenever we find, because nobody in their right mind would try to eat it, right? But now that the meat is so scarce, I'm thinking, maybe I'll be able to get rid of this blue shade somehow. Can I take some with me? I wouldn't touch it if I were you. I'd like to take some.
I have no idea why you would want to do that, but knock yourself out.
I'm going for it. I got some tainted meat. Nice. That was worth the climb up there. Okay, so I could talk to the gatekeeper. I'll do that in a second. I want to make sure that I've covered, the rough area here. Nothing to talk about with the guard. He seems completely and utterly useless in terms of giving me any good information. We've got the prison. Oh, it's quiet save for dripping water echoing from its thick walls. Perhaps you should see about filling it again. Okay, interesting. All right, what else have we got here? So we've already know about this whole situation. We know about this situation. Is there anything down here? Some ruins over here. This ruin could be rebuilt in order to establish a shelter for the sick. Requires 300. Oh, it's wealth. I thought it was wood. It's wealth. Good. I didn't spend the money. Whew, glad I didn't do that because I'm getting closer and I didn't really want that to happen. So if I want to gain some wealth, I'm going to need to probably get out there and do some fighting. So I'm going to need to get out into the weirdness, and most of this area is clear. What I will probably do, even though I'm slightly concerned about heading out there, I'll talk to one of these gatekeepers and see what they have to say. A lone guard glances at you nervously as you get close to the gate. So you got chosen by the knight. Go then and bring some hope to this damn town. I just hope you're not planning to bail on us now that the roads are a little bit clearer, like this ungrateful foundling did. Who was that? You know, the auntie's herb girl, Aaliyah. Ailey? We'll go with that. She stormed off as soon as you lit the men her. Good, we need no weaklings here. Did she tell you where she was going? She never tells us when she's sneaking in or out from the farmhole, but this time, she went down the path leading to Caraway Inn. You stumble upon her, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Roger that. Okay, so I can go out here. Let me zoom in just a bit more. Can I interact with any of these things? These are just part of the wilderness. Part of the weirdness. Oh, look at that. A maimed knight. Do I really want to interact with this maimed knight? I don't know. This could be a bad idea. A lone figure stands hunched by the path leading into the cemetery. You reach for your weapon, expecting yet another obstacle, but your grip relaxes as you recognize the tattered cloak and broad shoulders. It's the maimed knight. Suspicions immediately flood your mind. He told you he couldn't go out anymore. But here he is, no weird candle in hand. Yes, that is quite odd. I remember them talking about that from before. He had to travel through pure weirdness to get here. The very thought of this chills you to the bone. Let's greet him. You make 2 louder steps and grunt to make your presence known. The maimed knight doesn't turn towards you, but he acknowledges you with a nod.
I did not expect you here. Were you following me? Wasn't there something else you were to do?
I also didn't expect you here, where you're supposed to stay in Kuanek. This is where people of my farmhold honor their dead. You have no place here. I'm gonna get aggressive with him.
Don't I? Was I so bad at running your little ungrateful farmhold?
Anger, frustration, and disappointment mix in the maimed knight's voice.
All right,
Voice.
I understand. You need to trust me if you're to follow me. Ask away.
That's exactly what I want to hear. Tell me who lays here. How did you get here without a weird candle?
I endured, just like I did many times in the past.
Tell me more. I think you're not telling me the whole
You still
thing.
have much to learn about weirdness. It doesn't affect everyone the same way.
I don't like that either. He adjusts his hood, making sure his face remains in the shadow.
Besides, I have little left for the weirdness to take.
Tell me who lays here.
Nobody. Yet.
Okay.
Order is gone. So many knights missing. Gaheris tries his best in the borough. Bors has gone to the western farmholds to stop the war. Galahad is presumed dead since he abandoned the Round Table. But they don't have his insignia, so they can't name his descendant. And I'm stuck here, of all places.
He definitely doesn't sound happy about that. He sighs.
Please promise that should I fall, and I will fall sooner than later, you will do everything in your power to save this damned island.
Will try my best. The maimed knight turns around and walks away into the weirdness.
I'll see you at the farmhold. Please make haste with your search.
Offer him a weird candle for a safe journey back. Allows you to... do I want him... He said he doesn't need it, though. He literally told me that nobody... No, I'm not... No, let him go. Yeah. I'm just letting him go because he said he was fine. So, I mean, why would I waste a weird candle on him? You enter the old cemetery. Seeing it reminds you of better calmer days when the community had time to properly bury the dead and returned often to pay respects. Only after a while, an unnerving realization breaks through this nostalgia. The cemetery is not a place you should tarry in so close to the weirdness. Take a walk around the cemetery. Look for rich-looking graves you could dig up. Ooh, I like that. Sounds really messed up. You weren't the only one who came up with this idea. Yes, this is going to push me into a wonderful combat. Let's do it. What do we got here? A necromancer? Okay, and a bounty hunter. Okay, so those are the people that want this. Yikes, 2 at once, hey? So what are you doing here? You're healing. Well, bad time to heal. That is a unwise decision on your part. Let's do probably some small strikes maybe. Hit a few of you guys. couple times. This gives me extra 50% extra damage. That might be worth it. I'm gonna probably, well, let's get my block. Actually, I don't need to do too much blocking. Shoot, I probably shouldn't have done that. Ugh, that was, I wish I could take that back. I don't think there is a way to take back what you've done in this, although that would be awesome, because I didn't want to do that in hindsight. I'd like to have done all in for 50% damage and then done small strikes and then attack, but now I've goofed that up pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'll just go ahead and do all the attacks I can, seeing as they're going to heal anyway. So let's go ahead and hit him. And then seeing as he's the one who took the brunt of everything, give him this attack as well. Into my turn. And I got some block here. So they're coming at me with some decent attack values now. I'm going to say let's block it up. Let's block it up. Can block the next 3 incoming hits. So that's going to be good. It's going to block almost half. Shield bash I can no longer do. This one would be good. So this is going to get me, worst case scenario, it's going to get me 18, which is still higher than this. So let's do the small strikes. Although it's randomly assigning those hits. That's the only downside to that one. Necromancer's going crazy on me, but doesn't get anything through. And the Bounty Hunter sure does. Oh, here we go. So I can do some big time attacks. Crippling. Let's make sure I do this right. So 23 to 29 damage is tripled if the enemy's stunned. Hello. That's incredible. Damage, the stun. So let's go after. Let's go after. He's so block wise. Yeah, let's do this. Big hit. He's now stunned, and now the Executioner Strike's going to really hit him. I can't do hard hit anymore, but I could do this one. Let's do this one again. Getting some good hits in there. And then I'll hit him. That was a pretty productive turn. Ooh, this is nice. What is that? Apply debuff. Okay, so I got all kinds of blocks here, a whole ton of them. Could stun an enemy. Let's do that. Let's shield bash this one to stun. Sounds like a good idea. And then I'm going to go ahead and give myself another energy on the next turn. That'll be huge. This is buffing up as well. That's good. There's my 50% damage. Let's go. Put that one first. I'm gonna go heavy on the attacks this time. I'm getting this guy down eventually. So if I do this one, this is overkill. Deal damage based on your charges to one enemy. See, I'd rather do that on... Do I get to choose though is the question, or is it going to just pick who it wants to use? I'll wait for now, I think. Yeah, they're gonna get some hits through on me. So this is a limitation, affliction, duration 1, energy reduced by 1. So you can see here I don't get the full 3, and disturbance. Your deck has been infected with obsolete cards. Not good. Thank you, Necromancer, for likely doing this to me. I can block and I can block. That's literally it. So if I want to get rid of this guy, I could just say, you know what, let's not waste too much more time with him to give him chances to do multiple attacks on me. That's an epic kill right there. And then I'm going to go ahead, get my blocks going, and my turn. Considered a blocking expert now. Well, this is kind of cool. I didn't notice that. You can actually zoom in and out during combat. So if you got a larger group. Hard hit. I love that one. Let's go ahead and... this one's good. Let's get a stun in there. Stun's good. And I'll do this attack. And then I will stand my ground. So I'm blocking all 3 of these attacks coming in, which is sweet. Yeah, let's leave that alone for now. Can't even do it anyway. Okay, so that stun definitely helped me. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to... Can I boost anything here? Not really. Could cleave this individual. I'm just going to go with a big time hit because... Let me think about this. One block. She's going to hit me. Yeah, let's just go hard hit. Let's get a good hard hit in there. It's my time to do it. I don't mind if I get a couple hits if it's worth taking half her health away. Damage is tripled if she's stunned. I'm going to, like this, stun her, and bam. Oh my goodness, only 17 from that. I got some food though, which can help me in terms of getting my health back up, so that's good. With grave robbers out of the picture, you grab a shovel and start digging in the place they've found. Oh, hello. Is that some silver I see? That looks interesting. We got ourselves a wood, the first piece of wood I've ever gotten. We also got a human bone. We can take a walk around the cemetery, look for rich looking... Oh, I can keep doing this. Oh, let's do it again. I didn't realize this would be a good place to do this kind of thing. But it sounds like it's a good place to gather some money. So I'm just going to kind of be a little greedy here. So what are these guys doing? Healing and debuff. Let's take... don't have too many attacks here. That's no good. Guess I could just do a single attack here. I could stun an enemy, so I'll stun this enemy from doing it. I think that'll prevent it. Yeah, it won't be able to do its debuff, which doesn't really matter too much. That was kind of a quick and dirty round there. Let's see here. So now we actually have some attacks coming my way. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use Executioner Strike here. Okay. I'm going to block one of hers, but not the other two. I didn't heal up, though, so this is going to be interesting. I'm going to be in a little bit of tighter of a position this time. And I have no blocks. Oh, but she's healing. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's really good. It's great timing to do a big-time hit here. They'll probably just go all out with this one, I think. Yeah. Just keep pounding away at this individual. Oh, it looks like she's actually able to heal her friend there, too, I think. Well, that's fun. I got 3 attacks coming at me. I could just go ahead and block all of them. Yeah, I have a pretty weak attack hand here, so let's just block everything that's coming at me here. Nice try, and a nice try. Not gonna happen. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and... I love this one because it gives me a block plus energy. She's got 2 hits coming at me. I can only block one of them anyway. I'll increase my damage, and I'm gonna do... Oh, if they were... Look at how crazy this would have been. If the individual had been stunned as well. It would have been just an insane... It would have been damages tripled. It would have been like near 100. That's pretty crazy. So let's see. Height on this is 30. Highest is 36. Still better to use this. Keep on just hacking away. I don't have enough of a charge over here to bother using it. And I've got all kinds of disturbances in my hand, which is really gumming me up. And I continue to boost my block up. I'm going to small strike everybody here. A couple good hits in. Okay, breathe. I like this one. Gives me a block. Now I can go here. Just slowly getting through them. Alright, that's pretty good. Oh, I got a little bit of damage there, but not enough to finish it off, so I'll hold on to that. Hard hit. So I got... Oh no, look at all the attacks coming my way now. Yikes. Okay, so I definitely need to get my blocks up. Eesh. It's gonna be bad. I can't even do this one now. Oh no, I can still do it. Oh, I wish I could do all in. Oh, there's a chance. This can go up to 67. There's a chance I can kill him. Here's hoping. Yes! And I got a level up. Awesome. Okay, so it's good. End my turn there. Didn't get too much of a damage through. I'm gonna stun her. I'm gonna now go ahead and... Oh, look at this. Triple damage. Yes. I love it. Love it. Not enough to use it yet. I'm gonna keep charging that up. Let's block. Block. And we already know our random enemy is gonna be. Let's keep hitting away there. Doing really good so far. Oh yeah, and we'll end it with a gigantic attack. Nice. Food. Battle Horn dispels all positive effects from the target and stuns it. I like that. That sounds pretty good. With the grave robbers out of the picture, you grab a shovel and start digging in the place they found. Got some more. So for now, I'm going to leave because I imagine I can come back and you know, do this again. Wow, if an enemy was killed by this card, increases damage by 100% for the remainder of combat. Whoa. Rush, sacrifice 5% maximum HP and gain +1 energy and draw 1 card. Heavy hit. Oh, that's nice. To have a big hit like that and only cost 2 is huge, but this is nice too. Sacrifice 5% maximum HP. Or I could skip and take the money. I'm going to take the money. You know what? And that's actually creeping me up higher. So let's just keep doing this because it's actually giving us quite a decent payout in terms of coins, right? And we're leveling up at the same time. So I'm kind of working my way towards. All right, what do we got here? Same thing. Necromancer, Bounty Hunter. All right, so let's go. I will do. Let's see. I got a big attack coming over here. I wish I could actually stun, but I can't. Let's do this one. And then I will go after the weakest of the two this time. Last time I went after the Bounty Hunter. After her first. Plus she can heal, I think. Ah, he does too, I guess. Okay, this is going to be interesting. So let's play this. And then let's play this. And then that's all I got. Ouch, ouch. Lots of ouches. Okay, we're getting 3 attacks here. So like the +1 energy. I will play this one, and I will block. I'll do some more strikes. Okay. Oh, almost took her out. Well, let's finish her off then. Nice. Oh, shoot, I actually had energy left after that. My mistake, I should have used it. Oh, he's going to hit me. Well, I can't do... Oh, I can stun him. Let's stun him. There we go. So far, so good. Just hammering him. He's coming back with his own hits against me. Let's do... it's just applying the debuff. Oh, I should have done all in. Whoops, that was a big miss on my part. Definitely do this, and I'll definitely do this. Ooh, I got a lot of damage over here to use now. Getting up there. 50% damage. Let's hit him like this. This thing's almost charged to the max. Let's just use it. End him. Nice. Ooh, what's this? Reverses target's next hit, harms itself on healing, and heals the player for the amount of damage it would normally inflict. Very cool. I'll take it. Now, what is here? What did I find? Yes. Okay, so I am slowly getting up to my 300. I think I probably need... Well, let me see. I'm going to take this. Pick a new passive. Precise hits. Vulnerable is applied at 5 combo marks instead of 6. That's nice. Killing Spree. Brawler rune charges carry over from fight to fight. Interesting. So that rune down here would carry over if I didn't use it, but I like to use it. Increase your base damage by 10%. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, let's do... Oh, I could skip it and get money. Let's take Fire as my blood. It's a passive skill. I don't want to, lose that. So it looks like I probably need one more battle, and then I'll be able to pull this off. And of course, this isn't my only option. I could go anywhere to fight anything to try and gain money, but the fact that there's a necromancer here and a bounty hunter, I might as well continue to do this because it's actually not bad. Can I stun? Let's stun her from attacking me. And then let's do a wonderful hit. And that's going to be my turn. Let's see. We'll do a block. Do small strikes. Probably 2 sets of small strikes. No, we can't. Don't have enough energy. Just getting hammered here. Let's do that and then do this. That was a good hit. Getting there. Next turn, she should be in trouble. Oh, got lots of attacks coming my way now. Let's get some blocks in there. This is not going to be good. Wow, I'm really picking on her for sure. Let's wipe her out. Let's get her out of here. Even though that's like not, I like to charge that up until I can use it later, but I'd rather just avoid the amount of damage that's coming my way. I'm gonna stun him, give myself some energy, and that's it. New hand of cards. Let's go ahead. Amp up my damage here and really hit him. Multiple big time hits. I like it. Okay, stand your ground. He's coming at me with 2 decent hits. I'm going to continue to do some small strikes at him. Just slowly whittling him down. I don't mind taking the hit, so let's go all out on the attack. And let's end him. All right, crafting components. Show this to a competent blacksmith. Cool. And then reduce chosen enemy's armor by 75 for 4 turns. Okay. But the question is, do I have enough money? Because that's what I'm going after here. Oh, so close. Well, I guess I just got some money, but right now I should get some more if I choose to. Yes, 309. Okay. So I'm good at this point. Let's go ahead and see if we can complete this quest to build this thing. So here we are at the home. Is this the right one? No, it's not. Never mind. That was a different home. This is the ruins is what we want to rebuild. Build. You lost. Now, you lost. You lost the game. Now there's a proper infirmary. Wow, I can't speak. You should tell the nurse about it. Yes, we definitely should. Okay, so let's head over here and tell the nurse. This is where we left off at the end of the last one was, how do we want to resolve this problem?
What's your decision?
I've built the infirmary. Yep, she's pretty happy.
You did it? For us? I can't find words to express.
You owe me a lot of money, let's just say. And you have no idea how many necromancers and bounty hunters I killed for this.
We will start moving the stick at once. I won't forget what you did here.
5 XP for all that?
You and the
Come on.
nurse leave this domain of death. Just outside the front door, the druid is sitting on the rock. He claps slowly.
Okay, I'm just going to say this druid is amazing. He is the most sarcastic character that I've seen in a game right out of the gates. It's awesome, actually. So the slow clap for doing what I did, it's good stuff.
Congratulations. That was very sweet of you. You're sure all this work wouldn't be better spent on shoring up your defenses?
Wow, this guy's a piece of work.
Here's my part of the deal. As the Menhir's inner aura fades, the statue becomes more and more numb to the offerings. You need to rekindle it with something new, something it never felt. Magic from the homelands. Powerful, ancient magic.
And where can I find it?
Camelot would be my guess. Short of that, the family graves of your Lord Yvain might be a place to check. His ancestors date back to the homelands, after all. Go there and dig until you find a relic of old. Then burn it as a sacrifice to them in here. This should do the trick.
Should?
In days of old, Moonring knew everything about Meniers. I was only fed scraps of this knowledge. If you care so much about the answers, maybe your people shouldn't have slaughtered most of the druids.
Oh, he's not happy about that. He grins, baring his blackened teeth, salutes you, and disappears in his home.
A group of red priests approaches you, fuming with anger.
This is unacceptable. The law of the land requires all farmholds to hand us over their plague bearers and weird tainted. Fool, if this farmhold becomes a den of disease, you're endangering more than yourselves. Camelot will hear of this. The knights will purge you with the sword and fire. Thanks. Oh, none of you will be left alive to tell them. We can go right into combat with this one. That's actually kind of cool. I might want to take these guys down. Who cares? We already called the knights many times. Why do you think they will come now? Camelot stands for justice, not butchering the infirm. Let them try. Let's go after them.
The red of their cloth and the red of their blood mixing into a deep, dark color. They had this coming for a while now, but turning on one of the great powers of Avalon makes you a little nervous.
I might have done something bad. Maybe it's something good, but that's a pretty big deal. So me and the red priests are not the best of friends. Well, they don't really have too much going on for them anymore. Actually, that's kind of cool because you can see here they no longer exist. I've essentially slaughtered them all. Find an ancient relic in a certain tomb at the lone graves. Okay, so you can see you can always follow the map if you want to figure out where that is. So let's do exactly that. Looks like we have some friends out here. Let's take on this guy. Let's take him down. Let's take him down. It's an infected human, I think. Yes. So I should be able to... I was hoping to be able to... I might... Don't know if I can kill this thing in one hit. I might be able to. Oh, I could get lucky. Yep. Wow. Check that out. Quick kill. Quick kill. All right, so let's follow. Let's head down this way. It's sending me actually to the lone graves where I just was. You have no trouble locating the graves. Blah, blah, blah. We already read this because of... I think this is different. Is it different? Oh, it is different. Yes, it is. Okay. You have no trouble finding the graves. Each day is always made a point of being buried alongside regular townsfolk. Though their ornate gravestones left no doubt as to the legacy. Ignoring the most recent burials, you walk along the alley until you reach two crumbling tombs, both some 4 centuries ago. If sages are correct, that's 200 years after the Age of Conquest, but perhaps some homeland relics could still be around back then. One of the graves belongs to a child whose name was erased by winds, rain, and time. Another to a knight. According to the inscription, he fought in some war, but no one but scholars know or care about today. They just don't care about it. Oh, wow, I can open the graves. I don't really know if I want to do this. The tombstone is small and easy enough to move aside. Inside, there's a lead coffin. Its seal's already broken and its lid resting at a crooked angle. Some ancient grave robbers were here before you. I don't like that. Open the coffin anyway, move on to the next. Let's open it anyway. A pitiful pile of little bones, among them a lone toy, an ornate wooden figure of a knight that moves once you pull its cord. It takes you a while to realize the toy should rot through by now. There is a latent magic within it, and the toy's complexity seems to indicate it was made beyond the sea in ancient Kemlan. Okay, well, I'll take it. Move on to the knight's grave. You huff and push aside the marble cover of the Sefshire? Sorry about that. Definitely butchered that one. Inside, it is a weirdly shaped casket made out of a material Made out of a material you've seen ever before? I feel like those words are backwards and all out of order. You've never seen before? I don't. It might be the same. It might be the same stone out of which someone in the old days carved out Menhir. You open the casket and see a crumbling skeleton dressed in ornate robe, a sword in a scabbard resting on his chest. Take the sword. As soon as you remove the sword from the scabbard, disappointment washes over you. This ornate blade has never seen any honing and was not made of true steel. There were only so many swords people brought to Avalon from homelands, and as time progressed, they got too scarce to be put in the ground. Okay, so we can try to lift the entire casket. It's too heavy to lift, but the moment you attempt to move it, you feel a weird sensation all over your body. Weird, I already went to the child's grave. Okay, so I think that's it. You leave the cemetery hoping you'll never have to go back here. Gravedigger complete. Okay. Burn the ancient relic at the feet of the... Okay, so this is exactly what we need to do. Coming back here. We need to burn this at the feet of the Menhir here.
You approach the guardian menhir of Kuanacht with the relic. Looking at its cracked surface, you start to wonder whether it will be enough. As you prepare to lay the offering, you feel an imposing presence behind you.
I don't like it.
The maimed knight is standing just a few
that's
paces
creepy.
back, wrapped in his tattered cloak, hood obscuring his face. You never heard his footsteps.
Nah, he just came out of nowhere. You sacrifice the child's toy. Having you behind my back makes me nervous.
It's not about your comfort. It's about the safety of this farmhold. Menhirs are ancient constructs, not to be trifled with. Even with my knowledge, I have no idea what will happen next.
Well, that makes you completely useless to me. All right, sacrifice the child's toy. Let's see what
Flames
happens.
begin to consume your relic, and you experience a familiar feeling. Things once again seem to come into focus as the Menhir's protective power surges fast. Perhaps too fast. The stone almost seems to be trembling.
Uh-oh.
Then something breaks.
I don't like that.
Menhir's power disappears in an instant. A chilling wail sounds in the air, coming from within the statue.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Finally, the Menhir itself begins to move.
no. What?
No. Something tries to move out of it.
What?
A dark, ethereal apparition with 4 arms and a 3-eyed mask.
That sounds terrifying. Oh my, what the heck?
Step back!
The maimed knight throws back the cloak, and for a moment you are blinded. Beside you stands a true knight of the Round Table. His armor, though several hundred years old and mended in many places, shines in the torchlight like a falling star.
That's pretty
The
awesome.
sight of his face, part of it twisted by weird, and the other part pristine like a portrait of some ancient hero, makes you stop in your tracks. He raises his blade, honed in the fires of now lost homelands, and bellows.
I am Percival of the Round Table. Come at me, wretch!
The link between the apparition and the statue begins to fray as it springs toward the knight. Smaller shadows rise from the ground on both of its sides.
I won't let them near you. What is this thing? I kind of want to say I won't let them near. I don't think we'd have the time to say
He
that.
nods his head, raises his sword, and steps towards the raging apparition, now connected to the Menhir with just one thin strand of pure magic.
Oh, I was wondering whether this was going to result in the combat, and it definitely is. Oh, this is crazy. That's really cool. Ford Dweller Hunter. Run. Run. What? It literally is just like, leave. Go away. The enemy's intent is unknown. That's because, oh my gosh, that is crazy. Look at the HP levels on this thing. Yeah, okay, so here's my... Is that my run? Is that my run? Knowing me, probably by accident, I'm going to hit the wrong button and end up making an attack that's going to have me killed. Here's my passive abilities, by the way. How do I run? I don't see. Is there? I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready. I'm just doing a quick check around here because this looks like the run symbol. There's no way we're gonna actually win this. I see nothing here that could help me in terms of getting out of this fight. Oh, that's kind of cool. So I can actually see my deck. Oh shoot. Did I just accidentally... Okay. He's preparing for a special attack. That special attack is going to literally kill me. If I attack this thing... Oh, there's no way I'm getting through. I'm so scared. I don't know what I'm doing. This is gonna result in my quick... Oh! What is this? Following Percival's lead is the only way you can ever harm this foe. A powerful action granting power beyond comprehension. This card will be removed from your deck after you play it. Whoa. Okay. So how do I get the damage? Because as of right now, I'm cursed. I got an ooze. Oh, my incoming damage has been reduced by 50%, which is why it's making this legendary weapon way more useless. Okay, let's do... Oh, so he's helping me out. Oh, maybe I do have a fighting chance. Okay, so let's go this and this. Yeah, I'm not too sure. What the heck is going on? This is getting ridiculous. Okay, so I can quickly kill all of these things. If I had that multiple attack thing right now, that'd be huge. Let's do... Oh my, there's so much damage. Okay, well let's go ahead and take that one out. Stun one of these. And I got a bajillion attacks coming my way, so I'll just block one. This is gonna be bad. Oh, they're going after my friend. Yeah, this one. Take down all those small guys. Yeah, there we go. I like that. Okay, now I can do... Oh, jeez. This is insane. This is actually insane. There's no way that this game expects me to actually win this. It's not possible. Oh, I'm getting extra cards from him. Oh, so this is the only way to pull this off. Okay. Let's do... This 50% damage hit is the worst. Let's do... This. I don't want to use them yet until I can use them at full. He's got so many blocks. Now, of course, he's ready to be hit, but it's not going to work. Oh. Ooh. Good hits. Okay. Yeah, his attacks are getting way more aggressive. Oh, he's immune to stun. I knew that. Rat. Let's do... Definitely want the block. Man, his block is ridiculous. Gonna get through eventually. This is what I needed. I need like these Percival's guidance along with this all-in or something to pull off these big-time attacks. Him messing around with my with this whole like reducing my incoming damage thing is totally causing me problems here. He just blocks everything. This is not good. Call of Camelot. Minus 200 on all enemies for 6 turns. Ooh. 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 Let's do that. Okay, and then I'm going to stand my ground with a block. Oh, man. Okay, okay. So now I'm actually taking hits at his H. Oh, look at this. Damage-wise, I can do some big-time damage now. Okay, so can I... So let's... He's immune to stun, I'm pretty... Yeah, so it doesn't... My stun is useless. Oh, I wish I had the 50% increase. That would be crazy right now. Let's do this. And then I almost have to do this. I think. Let's hit him for big time hit. And he's bringing his buddies back into it. Where's my multiple hits? Let's go like this. Get rid of these guys out of here. Now I have some items here. Can I use these in battle? I can. That's cool because let me get to him, get his health back up. Reduce a chosen enemy's armor by 75. There's nothing else I can really help him out with. Let's go ahead and let's do a like that. That'll work. Okay, give me a good turn here. What is this? Ooh, look at this. Restore full health this turn only. Plus 250% damage. What the heck? Wow. Okay, that's aggressive. Let's go ahead and... I wish I had higher cards right now. That's what's killing me. I don't want to use that because I want it to come around with better cards. Oh, I should have used this first. Some bigger hits. Do a block. I'm going to keep that card in my deck. It's too good. Okay, so here's another heavy hit card. Minus 200. Let's go. What? How did this thing... What? How did he create 1,000 health Four Dweller? What are you doing to me? I don't like that. Let's go ahead and... Oh, this is not good. We gotta get rid of this thing. Not really part of the plan to waste all that on him. Ugh, this is not good. Restore full health this turn, plus 250 damage. I'm gonna stun. Who's hitting me? Oh, yeah, I'm stunning. Oh, shoot, I forgot. He's immune to stun. No, such a bad decision. Ugh. Let's do... If they're hitting for that kind of damage, I need to heal. Oh, I wish I could have healed my friend. Oh, he's so... Oh, he's dead. He's gone now. Okay. Oh, so now I'm getting some serious cards now that he's gone. Wow, okay. Full health, 250 damage. So yeah, that's pretty aggressive. Hit him for a big time hit. Alright, I need some... They're coming at me with minus 200. This is a perfect one to get rid of this. And that's all I got. Looks like I got a shot here thanks to my friend who gave me all the strength I need. This individual can't be. Another big hit. Ooh. Oh, interesting. What the heck? What the heck? That's cool. Alright, it's coming after me here. Hard hit. Block. Yeah, let's get a block going. I'm gonna kind of get this thing up because I'm actually getting to the point where I want to use it. I'm just saving it for now. Oh, there's some big time damage. Yeah, let's hit him like this, and then... What do I got here in my discard? I gotta wait. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Never mind. Big hit. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Restore full health. Let's hit him a couple times. Give myself some extra energy and a couple more small strikes. Gone. Wow, I honestly didn't think that was possible, but obviously the buff was
the
huge.
dying wails of Weirdsporn echoing under your skull. Red fog clouds your vision. You barely see Percival, falling to his knees and leaning heavily on his sword. Blood oozes from the gaps of his armor.
Well, it sucks.
The spirit screams one last time and reunites with the men here. The familiar feeling that everything is real and in focus returns. Weirdness melts in the air. Percival collapses into the mud at the feet of the men here. Swaying from side to side, you reach the knight. Now that the rags covering him are gone, you clearly see there are worse things than fresh, deep wounds on his body. The weirdness twisted his flesh and changed half of his face into a gruesome mask.
They called me the purest knight to ever sit at the round table. Look at me now.
He chuckles, choking on blood.
Can dress his wounds. I don't even have a bandage on me. You're the real Percival? Why didn't you tell us? Call for help.
People of Kuanacht left their homes, but they're too afraid to walk up to the men here. Instead, they watch from a safe distance
Cowards.
and ignore your pleas.
Your people, they would ask for my protection. I couldn't offer it. My mission required me to be on the move. Search your lands.
Did we win? Is the men here restored?
For a while, yes. The relic jolted it to life, but it will fade again. You must carry on my mission. This wasn't supposed to happen. I have failed. Now, you must carry it in my stead.
Listen to what he has to say.
Percival's voice is fading fast.
In the old days, when archdruids still tended to the Miniers, there was a rite that kept the statues working. Only few knew it. I was to recover it,
His body begins to shake. You lean even closer.
to give Yvain time to deliver the Grail.
Where can I find these rites? Yavin. I guess that's how you said. Went to find the Grail. Who sent you? Who is looking for the Grail?
Yes, and he succeeded. We got word. They were seen near Farshire before the weirdness closed the trails. They all do. Morgaine, the Pale Lady, Lancelot. He sent me, but I spoke to her as well. Not sure who to trust.
Where can I find these
Percival's
rites?
face grows more pale with his every forced breath. You see his hand reaching up.
Please, my mind is slipping away. Find the rights. Help, Yvain.
Yvain. Wow, it's not Yavin. This isn't Star Wars, Adam.
People of the farmhold gather enough courage to walk up to the men here. You find it hard to believe not a single one of them tried to help you and Percival. Maybe the
Right.
night was right. Maybe you are this farmhold's last hope. You look at Percival's body again. Serene expression now frozen forever on his pale face. When a knight of the Round Table dies, people who found him are bound by law of the land to return his equipment and armor to Camelot, so that, in time, a new knight might take his place. You also have to ensure his burial.
We have to organize a proper burial. We can't afford exquisite burials now. Let's lay him to rest in our cemetery. Yeah, let's do a proper burial.
Some people raise the knight carefully. Soon you're left
Wouldn't have
alone
survived
at
without
the
him.
foot of the men here. Kuanacht and its vicinity are safe. For the time being. There are no more long-lost heirlooms to sacrifice or legendary knights to come to your aid. You feel you should discuss this with the rest of the people. As you look into the distance, you see weirdness receding.
All right. So we got a ruined monument here that we can now bring up.
Followers are usually buried in the ground or burnt on funeral pyres. But in the homelands, far beyond the sea, nobility often raised magnificent tombs. Even though most capable artisans were either taken by the weirdness or left, people who were left behind do their best to create a monument befitting the legend. The monument stands proudly, dedicated to Sir Percival of the Round Table. They say the name Percival means the one who perseveres. If even a knight like that fell, what hope is there for you and the remnants of Kuanacht?
Don't ask questions like that.
As the crowd begins to disperse to mourn and celebrate in the Mead Hall, you feel that you should join them and discuss the future with the rest of the people. Once the mourners begin to disperse, you realize there is one last thing left to do. All of the knight's belongings are still here, neatly packed in a large leather sack. The law requires you to return his armor to Camelot so that, in time, someone else may be called to take his place at the Round Table. A real homeland blade, and a suit of steel armor could take you far on your journey. But even touching them would be considered a crime.
Oh. Take the package or claim his equipment for yourself. I kind of want to claim it for myself. He literally said that I would need to do what I need to do in his stead. So, I mean, he's kind of giving me permission, not necessarily for his equipment, but in terms of the job that I need to do. So I'm going to claim it for myself. This is probably going to be a bad idea.
You cover steel plates in soot, mud, and rags. You wrap an old leather strap around the ornate hilt. No real knight will be fooled by this charade, but at least you shouldn't draw too much attention from ordinary people of the land.
Nice. That's good. That'll help me out. Now if I actually go over to my inventory here, I wonder, am I already wearing it now? No, I'm definitely wearing the butcher's apron. But here is Percival's tarnished armor. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Looking much better now. And then instead of using a rusty hammer, which I put together while I was drunk, I am now using a sword, which has much better damage. And I get +1 energy in the first turn of the combat. Cool. Nice. So my character is looking a little bit better now. Okay, so what do I got here for options? Go to the meeting at the Mead Hall. Let's do that.
Once more, citizens of Kuanact gather in their mead hall. As you enter, all eyes turn to you. After the fight under the men here, it's no wonder people of this farmhold think of you as their next champion. You know they will submit to your commands, but what should you do with this power?
That's a great question.
Before you are able to answer, the door of the hall swings open. A sudden draft nearly extinguishes the torches along the walls.
Now then, I've seen some fireworks by our manure. Did someone forget to invite me to a party?
Kuanak's residents are repulsed, and guards step forward to push the man out of the door. The druid smiles, revealing his blackened teeth.
I am now a member of this community, just like all of you. Remember that.
It's true, the druid moved back in.
Everyone looks towards you.
The druid stays. Some of the people gasp, but it seems no one dares to oppose you after what you've done. Among contentious whispers, the druid takes his place in the hall. Silence shrouds the mead hall. Finally, an old hunter speaks. What now? Is there any plan? What would you do in our place? How can we save this farmhold? Asked the druid. I will find expedition and see if they made any progress on their quest. That's certainly one that I want to know. I will go out to other farmholds and see if they found a way to take care of their menhirs. It's more so these two, so kind of want to do this one. A loud murmur fills the hall. It would seem many townsfolk are not happy with your choice. The old hunter steps forward and says, "This is commendable, but there are more pressing matters. Our stores are running low, and many people face hunger. If the trail swallows you for weeks or months, there might be nothing left for you to return to." An elderly man grabs you by the wrist. "Please, we don't know how long the roads will stay open. While they are, we need to get fresh supplies flowing. What good is the menhir if we all starve?" Where would be the best place to go? Well then, time to get back on the fields. This place is called a farmhold after all.
Their explanation does not come as a surprise. Once Kuanak's field stopped yielding crops, most of the food came from farms in the Hunter's Grove or was purchased in Caraway Roads, the inn at the edge of Grubwood. You realize that just like during the fight by the men here, no one will come to your aid.
So all these people just want to be helped, but not a single person is willing to lift a finger. Hey, look at that. We actually made it to the very end. It says, "Thanks for playing. Congratulations. You have just completed the main part of our demo. From now on, there are still some things you can do on the map, secrets to discover and enemies to defeat, but you can expect bigger amount of placeholders, bugs, and incomplete interactions, so you're going further on your own account. Please take a few minutes to share your thoughts with us over at a Discord or Steam forums. If you like the game, please leave us a review on Steam or GOG. At this stage of development, your feedback is extremely important for us so that we can make a better game. Also, if you didn't try it yet, check out our Conquest mode. Thanks so much, Awaken Realm Digital." So the first thing I want to mention right off the hop here is, to this point, I've actually gotten more interested in this particular game than I was even initially when I first jumped into it. I knew it would be more of a complement to the Tainted Grail board game and not a replacement for it. But as the story has opened up here, I've actually gotten connected with it, and I really do want to actually go forward and see what happens. So that's a good thing. They've shown enough here that it's already captured my interest, so I am really excited to see where else this goes. And I know that this particular piece of the campaign was released prior for early access, and at this point they're probably long into completion of the campaign and further ahead at least. So at this point I could go ahead and say, let me play more. I can goof around in this area essentially. It allows me to go ahead and enjoy this area, but it does say that you're going to, you could potentially run into some things that are going to potentially give you some issues and things like that. But what I'm going to do is just kind of move around here so you can see the weirdness kind of goes off into all directions off the map here. And of course you got some spots that are revealed, like over here we have what it says, an observatory over here. You got some infected human kind of walking around. If I head down this way, see, this is where you can start to remember from, especially if you have Tainted Grail, the board game, the two gigantic swords in the ground, a very kind of iconic location from even the trailer of the game and especially the board game. So again, this all being set in the same universe, the same areas, things like that. But it's a very beautiful game. It's a very good looking game. There's environmental effects. You can see the snow coming down over there. I do like that you kind of... Wow, there's actually some interesting runes in there. There's wealth, there's chests to find. Of course, once you get out into the weirdness, you have no idea what you're going to run into. Like over here, we got an alchemist out in the weirdness. Kind of a beachfront area. An inn over here with an exclamation mark. So there's lots to explore even inside this demo alone, without even going any further than that. But I can't wait. So for now, this is going to be where I stop, because this is a logical place for me to end off this. But this might be something that I revisit when the full campaign launches and everything is available. I'll pick it up exactly where I'm at with my save game and maybe continue on with you guys. So let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this? Do you want to see more of Tainted Grail Digital? If you do, in the future, I will surely jump back here and we'll check out more. But thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, keep on rolling solo.